Just a little fake out, pump
I
fake.
didn't have it. Throw Gang, we are joined by the Mulberry Street Muslim, Lauren Schlossman, and myself, the Beantown Boss Man, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running the Boys, which today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. Lawrence, I don't want to be here.
As-salamu alaykum, Habibi.
Okay. Inshallah. Before we get into the most swagless city in the country, regrettable fast food orders, and psychotic hazing rituals.
I forgot that I was going to tell that story.
You have to.
I know, we need.
Oh, you already told that story 7 years ago. Sorry.
Well, yeah, six plus years. God damn, bro.
Let's get into a fit check.
Why don't you lead us off, Jimmy?
All right. Fresh off the fucking Volkswagen Tiguan. A6.
Tiguan.
Yeah.
What is it? What is a Tiguan?
It's Jamaican for SUV.
Okay.
For compact SUV.
I should have. Why did I even bother asking? All right, fresh out the Tiguan.
A6 1130s. I believe these are now widely available in the U.S. Salute to Captain Colin for putting me on team early. Then I got the Anonymous Ism X Hip Store socks from our boy Ollie, who we ran into.
I didn't get any of those.
Well, you need to check your DMs, I guess.
He's not like in my fucking, What is it called when you're not in your inbox? You're in the
General requests.
Yeah, he's not in requests. I don't think I got offered.
I got 4 pairs.
All right, well, maybe 2 of those are mine. Maybe
I gave 2 to Asher with the Big Hog.
Okay,
as a little housewarming gift.
Damn, dude. If only I had a bigger penis.
Yeah,
I could get some free socks for my boy.
Yo, Asher with the Big Hog. Anytime I'm out and I run into Throw Gang, I'm like, "Are you ahead? Let me test if you're ahead." You know Asher with the Big Hog? And like, yeah, I know Asher with the Big Hog.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is Asher with the Big Hog. And like, oh, sick fucking hog.
I think people would rather meet DSR, Dick Sucking Ron.
His identity will forever be masked, at least until his
So
child
if you were on
turns
the
18.
street with him and you ran into Throw Gang, you wouldn't be like, yo, by the way, this is DSR.
Oh, I was in Berlin, and we were at our Legacy store, and one of the staff guys was like, I think Nicholas was like, yo, can I take your pic real quick? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, by the way, do you know who Dick Sucking Ron? He's like, yeah. Dick DSR. I was like, that's him. He's like, oh, Dick Sucking Ron, get his photo.
Hell yeah, dude. Throw Gang fucking international, global support.
Speaking of Our Legacy, I got the Our Legacy Workshop, important designation there, X Dickies. These are dropping on Friday per the Swedish Joker, Yoakum, the Stockholm, the #1 Stockholmie.
Size up.
Size up. I'm a 32. I got a 34. They got like a fucking your colorway, which is a hummus, which is like a bone and crew.
Oh, perfect for being profit pilled.
Yeah, these are. I don't know what these are. I think they're like
Is that eggplant?
a shiitake.
Okay.
Kind of like a purpley brown.
Yeah.
Very light. And then I got an olive jacket, which is like a very faded, dusty green. And you got the hummus jacket. What is it? What is it?
Oh, it's like it's like the Dickies work jacket. I don't know. It's not a Harrington style.
Workshop workshop embroidery on the back, but not wearing that. Then a Salem T-shirt. Shout out Jack Donahue.
Is he still piping Lana Del Rey?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, maybe they're in it for the long haul.
And his bandmate John was the gay prostitute or gay for play who was dating Julia Fox before she got her mind broken by the gay cloud.
Really?
Yeah, they were dating for mad long.
He was but what about her baby daddy?
This was before him.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shout out to all the fucking gay for pay?
Gay for pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you with that group text, which we'll get to.
What's your underwear situation?
Hanes underwear, Isabel Marant necklace or bracelet, maiden name, source vintage, rich white lady from Aspen, New York adorned. Hanes boxes, like I said, sipping on Greenpoint's finest.
I wore the unreleased. I don't know when they're coming out, so apologies for everyone who was stoked to see these in the stories. But the Iraq Adidas Samba all over 3M collab.
Oh, really?
Shout out Alex Diamond. Appreciate the team early status there. Yeah, they're fucking sick, and everyone's like, yo. One guy who was, I'm not going to say he's a buyer at a very famous European store. I think there's a bunch of them. He was like, yo, can you get me the product code off the box? Because, I need to order these. And I was like, well, you should just do your job. Why don't you, hit up your Adidas wholesale plug?
I mean, that's the whole point of being a buyer is just, get yourself free shit.
I guess they're going to be perfect for when I'm bombing and throwing up tags downtown.
Hell yeah, bro. You ain't no toy.
Which I guess in my case will actually be being bombed and throwing up, not bombing and throwing up tags.
What'd your tag be? Wowie?
Well, dude, Osama bin Larry, bro. I'm out here. I watched 2 seasons.
There's too many letters.
I watched 2 seasons of Rami in preparation for work. We're not potting with Rami. We'll just leave it at that.
Yes.
But
Nor Bella Hadid.
Yeah, 2 seasons of Rami and then 1 season of Mo on Netflix. And dude, I'm converting to Islam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your new name going to be? Muhammad Ali?
Fucking Talib Kweli.
Muhammad Al-Larry?
No, Osama bin Larry. That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to be. And then I'm wearing Ame Leon Dor socks. I have on vintage Levi's 501s. I'm wearing a Metalwood Studios Western belt. I have on a Stussy zip-up kind of plaid overshirt. I have on a Palace CK1 Pleaser, which you have seen in the Thursday Dumper, now on Fridays, which is live on Patreon.
Thursday Dumper, now on
Check
Fridays.
that out. Up top, I have on the TF Town Dust hat that were exclusive to the Mr. Porter TF suite of collaborations. It is since sold out, but only, 3 months late? We just saw it
10
today.
weeks later.
10 weeks later, there are Throwing Fits embroidered dad caps that apparently dropped, which are sick. The colorways are really fucking good.
And we knew they were dropping, and we were totally on top of everything, and like the communications have been seamless.
And of course, like, we knew it was going to be on these blanks versus Yi Ping and Yu Pong.
What'd you call me?
What are they called?
Racist?
Yeah, anyway. Cop those. The colorways are sick, dude.
Oh, I had to do something racist at the wedding I was at. I gotta put that in.
Your hand was forced? You had to be. You sound like me, dude. I had no choice.
I had to do a racism real quick. So monologue. Let me just type this out.
Okay, and then the rollies on the wrist, the wedding ring is on the thingy, the New York Adorned is in the lobe, and Supreme Hanes boxers are on the fucking average sized hog.
Yo, I got very average. I got interviewed by the Wall Street Journal about boxers. So
Really?
I'm like fucking hyped for that.
Gallagher?
No, not Gallagher. It's like how to spend it, or like how HTSI or whatever.
How
the
to
fuck.
spend it is there.
How to surf it, how to style it,
How to swerve it.
how to swag it. And I'm just glad. I'm hoping that this is one for the boxer boys in the eternal boxer versus Brees wars. Like, we're gaining some territory.
Did
boys.
they ask you to recommend your rotation or
No, I was like
more philosophical?
The conceit of the article is like fashion insiders on the one cheap secret that is essential in their wardrobe.
And yours is boxers.
So it's like Uniqlo socks. Mine's copying a 5-pack of Hanes boxers off Amazon every 6 months.
So how to be a cheap bastard.
Yeah, exactly.
According to Horny Jimmy.
Yeah, when you're not wearing Salem's shitty screen printed on Gildan blanks.
Is it shitty? Kind of like it looks good.
It's like a heat transfer, so it's hot. Like I'm sweating Salem right here.
You got under boob sweat.
Yeah, I got 2 meese.
It's like it's multiple layers of fucking.
No, it's good. I like it. And people when they see me wearing this, oh, this guy.
Was that like a medium, bro? What is that?
It's a large.
Really?
Gildan blanks are fucked.
Maybe you're swole or you ate too much fast food this week.
I ate way too much fast
food. You got the water retention going on, bro.
Way too much fast food. The reason I ate so much fast food is because I had a little fucking in the Tiguan road trip. Road tripping man.
A road ting man.
As a road man. In the Tiguan. Me, my boy from college, who I haven't seen in mad long, or I've seen him sporadically, at other weddings.
Of course, that's usually how it goes.
But it was always never in contact, so you never really knew that he was going to show up, and then he just pop up, and then just
he's one of those. He's a wild card.
Yeah. And then be like, yo, where are you staying? And he'd be like, I don't have a place. Can I crash on your floor? And we're like, yeah, for sure. Or he's like, because if I don't, then I'm just going to drunk drive home. And we're like, no, don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that.
Are you surprised that he would crash on your floor even as a grown-ass man? Because isn't this the guy that lived in your closet freshman year as well?
We became fast friends because Dick Sucking was my freshman year roommate. I don't know if people know that. And that's when he claims to have sucked my dick, which didn't happen.
Did it? It is. Hey, it is Vassar. It was college. You guys were experimenting.
That is the lore created by Dick Sucking Ron.
You're not allowed to even graduate Vassar unless a man sucks your penis.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
It's like you need a math credit and a dick
you need a homoerotic experience credit.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You're
at least
out here,
third base.
You're out here disparaging me about homoeroticism. Let's get to your fucking hazing story where you spit in your brother's asshole or whatever the fuck.
That is not what happened, but we'll get there.
Please, sir, may I have another?
Yeah, basically. Okay. Anyway, so this guy, he lived in your closet because
he was beef with his roommate, and Dick Sucking Ron and I, we lucked into a room situation where we had a really, really terrible room initially, but then a sophomore double. One dude left college,
he killed
himself.
So
probably, and he left college because he couldn't get his dick sucked. He left college, and so we had to swap with that sophomore. So we had a sophomore double as freshmen.
Wow.
And it came with
a lot of closet space.
It came with a big closet that, in hindsight, was the square footage or the footprint was like this table.
Right.
This guy who got married this weekend was beefing with his roommate, who was like a 600-pound bully, who I almost got into a fight with once.
600-pounder?
His college nickname was Big Fat Will.
Wow, dude, that's rough.
This was A big lad.
You should have redacted his name.
Sorry. I mean, I don't know what his last name was.
I don't know.
He lived in our closet. The guy that got married lived in a closet for like, I want to say like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we wouldn't fucking know he was home because the door would be closed unless like smoke started coming out from underneath the door frame.
Did he ever fuck in your closet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he would always like go to the girls' room.
Smart.
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
those.
So I was at this wedding. What are we talking about? Oh, but
don't know.
before the wedding, Asher with the Big Hog has recently moved to Cambridge.
Ugh.
Yeah, terrible. But it's like out of necessity to be with his like partner.
His life partner.
Yeah. And he's been there for a few months now. So the wedding was in like Keene, New Hampshire, and on a Sunday. So like, all right, let's go.
Is that where the sandals are from? No.
No.
Okay.
I think the sandals are like a West Coast thing.
Okay,
Like
that
Keene,
makes
Washington
sense.
or something. I think.
Whatever.
Well, they do have like a New England like swamp.
That's what I'm
Yankee
saying.
Gorp ass.
Well, both
vibe.
those northern points of the country, they have more in common than they do differently. You're Googling where Keene sandals are from? This is the kind
also
of
thought they were
research you
kind
should
of like
come to expect from Patreon.
Alameda, California,
Okay,
which
so
is
yeah.
outside of Oakland.
There you go.
Or at least that's where they're fucking based.
Some
on.
Jonah Weiner shit, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Some
No, Portland, Oregon.
Some Ezra Koenig shit.
It was founded by a guy named Martin Keene.
Oh, okay.
And
that
Rory
makes,
Furst.
that makes a
But Furst sandals
They didn't want to
don't
call
really,
them. They didn't want to call them Fuhrer sandals.
Yeah, they don't really. That doesn't really roll. Off the
They didn't
tongue.
want to name the footwear after the Fuhrer.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you visited Asher at
With
his
the Big
new,
Hog.
in his new hometown or his new city.
His new crib. Yeah, his new home. This is the 5th city he's lived in as like an adult. Like started his life over.
Okay, wait, he's blown up his life that many times.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that about him.
With a hog that big, you got
Yo,
it
right?
up.
Yeah, this town's only big enough
Yeah.
for one hog.
I mean, with a hog
For
that
one
big, you
Magnum.
can only like sleep with a certain number of women.
I don't know.
I don't know how
Is
it
his
works.
body count? Can we even talk about this publicly?
I don't know what his body count is, but he punches above his weight for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out Asher, man.
with the big hog.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're in Cambridge.
In Cambridge, so me and like some friends we like visited, and like a friend from Providence came over, and like so it was like I don't know, a group of like 8 of us with like significant others at our peak, and I just got to say like I knew that Boston, and I'm lumping in Cambridge with Boston, even
Of
though they're like
course,
separate
as
cities.
you should.
Although maybe not, because Cambridge specifically was so utterly void of any fucking iota of swag
Okay.
that I think that like Boston is like almost it's underreported how swagless it is, even though like, we all know it is.
Right.
It's like so swagless and so dripless that it like goes almost like skirts under the radar.
Or it's so dripless that it kind of comes back around and it's like actually like at least there is a swag identity versus just the nothingness of Cambridge.
Well, it's all students, right? It's a lot of like insurance companies, I guess, and like healthcare companies, and a lot of biotech.
Ugh.
And then like arguably, maybe even worse, is a lot of like footwear companies are based there. New Balance,
Yeah.
Converse, Reebok. I mean, I don't know if they're based there, but they all have like significant offices there. That's like East Coast sneaker hub.
Oh, I
and, like,
see. Right,
sneakerheads
right, of
sneakerheads
course.
are like have terrible fucking swag.
Oh, the worst. But at least they got something right. Well, I mean, at this point too, I don't even know if they're wearing the right sneakers.
But I saw this. I saw this girl had like a riff on TikTok where like Boston people. It's not that they're like clueless about like style, and this is like grown Boston. This is like students. They like reject it as part of their identity and lean harder into like ugly aesthetics when it comes to like clothing. That's like their identity. Is like they're like, no, fuck you. Like we're so anti. Like I'm leaning harder into like the banker bro look of like micro puffer shorts when it's like 45 degrees out.
White people,
yeah,
bro.
like Allbirds. And it's like, yo, you make like $180,000 working at your like Boston robotics firm or whatever the fuck.
You should care. I will say though, wait, what are the good stores? There's Bodega's a good store in Boston, Riccardi, Concepts, and then that's really all that I could think of off top.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and 2 of those are basically sneaker stores. I guess Bodega has gear, and Riccardi's like high fashion weird shit, which is obviously for a very specific clientele. My aunt and uncle lived in Cambridge, and I haven't been there, and they don't live there anymore. And I haven't been there in many years, but I just remember it being like quaint and
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
sweet. But
yes.
now you said it's dystopian.
Well, okay. I mean, yes, there still is this like quaint, like kind of New England college town,
Right.
and it was like a beautiful fall weekend, and like obviously like Asher with the Big Hog and his life partner, like they pay a fraction of what like anybody in New York would pay for like 3 times the fucking space. in
It's
the
that
apartment.
much cheaper.
It's pretty. Well, they got a deal for
Okay.
sure. But like their crib is very nice, and but like we were like, yo, what bar should we go to? And Granted, it's mainly that he has no friends there. That he doesn't know any like good bars. Unfortunately, he's like, oh, there's a really cute like natural wine bar.
Okay.
That's like a Vietnamese cafe by day.
Sounds nice.
Cute wine bar by night. But like when 9 of us roll up, and there's been like various types of fungus that have been ingested, and like and like Trulies and White Claws and blah, 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 like. You don't want to go to like a quiet wine bar where it's like 2 couples are like quietly supping.
You want it to rage a bit.
Not rage, but we want to like.
Can you even rage in Cambridge? Can't even rage in Cambridge. I feel
Crime Bridge, baby.
Yeah.
You got to go to the fucking like Harvard frats and like I don't know.
Did you
laugh at poor people?
I saw you got your social network on a little bit.
I did, yeah.
Just for Instagram.
Yeah.
Did you walk around campus at all?
No, we like walked past MIT and like whatever. But okay, Cambridge has like. I think because of like obviously the tech boom and Facebook and everything, like Cambridge has very cursed San Francisco vibes,
for sure.
Where it's like soulless architecture. Not that my fucking building.
Of course
has character, but
no, we are here to judge, not be judged.
But like
we're
everything,
throwing stones in the glass house.
Everything requires a fucking app. Like the hotel I stayed in, the whole thing was like it's staffless, so you just need like an app to like check in.
What do you mean
out
it's staffless?
There's like cleaning staff, like that's it. There's no one in the lobby.
What?
Yeah, it's like all like code. There's no key cards.
Is that a new thing? I've never seen that.
I did download a fucking app though. The bed sucked, by the way. So like that was terrible.
Wait, how much? If you don't mind me asking, was it expensive? Like how much?
It was like $300 a night. It
for
was
no
like,
staff.
Yeah, it was like
no overhead.
It was like the only hotel in Cambridge like wasn't shitty, and then there's like a like a Four Seasons that was like $400, $500 a night. We were just there for 2 nights.
The resort that I stayed in Croatia, they recommended downloading an app, but there was still staff, and you like didn't need to. It wasn't like mandatory.
I had to download a fucking app to park my car. Like every restaurant is like, hey, like why don't you not interface with a human and order on the iPad? Everything's very and like all the like the aesthetics are all the fonts are like kooky, like Comic Sans. It's like we're having fun here, everybody.
Damn, dude, forced fun, never good.
It's just like the like modernism and like technocracy doesn't equal like progress. You know what I mean? It doesn't equal like goodness.
You're in the land of technocrats. Well, do you think there's a younger person listening that's like, yeah, of course I'd rather use an app than interface with the human?
Probably. I mean, I think that the autism rates in Cambridge are like through the fucking roof. Like the amount of white
there's something in the water.
The amount of white guys in shorts, yeah, it's turning the frogs gay and it's turning the engineering students into autists.
What was the weather?
It was like 50 degrees.
Oh.
Mad white guys in shorts. It was not shorts weather. It was micro puffer mania. Like walking down the street, like everybody just in fucking like bad Patagonia.
So it's like winter up top and then summer on the bottom.
Yes.
I hate that look,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
That's bad. I mean, shorts and hoodie season exists so that you never have to like go one step past that precipice and look like you got your body was dressed in 2 separate hemispheres.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
We saw the rarest Pokemon, bro.
What do you mean?
A young black man in Cambridge wearing Vineyard Vines. We were like outside the bar having a Capri, and he comes up to us. I forget how he started talking to like our group, but I'm just like, what the fuck? Like it was crazy to see that. He was 24 years old. When Dick Sucking Ron told him his age and profession, he's like, what the fuck? Like, and you're out here like drinking beer. And
he thought he was like, you guys are cool.
No, he's like, that's old as fuck,
wait,
bro.
So you're telling me there's a young black man wearing Vineyard Vines who bummed a Capri off of you?
Yeah, and the way he smoked it, I think we offered it. The way he smoked it, it was clear that this was his first ever cigarette. Like he like fucking chiefed it. It was like
this is Dr. Umar Johnson's worst nightmare, dude.
Yeah.
This is like
this guy needs his third eye woke for sure.
He's drunk. This fucking
he got Cambridge pilled.
Jesus Christ, dude.
There's a lot of Vineyard Vines. We went to Friday night. We went to a restaurant, Dear Annie. Very good food, very good wine. But it just got written up in the Times like the 50 best places in the country.
Really?
It's like I don't know if it's top 50.
Was it expensive?
It was fine.
I'm being very gauche. I'm asking how much everything costs because that's where.
Well,
that's where my brain
Boston's
goes.
weirdly expensive. Like there's other cities
for
like
sure.
you pull up and you're just like, oh shit, $4 beers. This was like not that. Like Boston is weirdly still very expensive.
Yeah.
Real estate, food, etc. Like Asher the Big Hog and his partner, they go there all the time, but they got this write up, and it was the first Friday night, and it was fucking packed.
Oh, the write up just happened.
It happened this past week, and they're like, no reservations, fine.
Yeah,
but you can't put your name on a list,
What?
and then they like call you.
So you
like
just loiter.
So you Yes, but they're like, but we're at capacity, so you had to either wait outside where it's like cold, it was like 50 degrees,
Right.
or
Imagine if you were wearing shorts. Dude.
or try coming back in 30 minutes. Like, what the fuck? So eventually, we just like after 15 minutes, we kind of just like saunter in, hover over tables, eventually
fucking New
sit
Yorkers
down.
walking around like they own the place.
Chris, who member of the throw gang, came up to me. He's like, "Yo, Jimmy, like a fuck, like you guys got me."
Oh, like a fan in the restaurant.
He was up waiting outside, but then he ended up sitting next to Ash with the big hog.
Okay.
And his homie was wearing Vineyard Vines. White guy.
So much VV, dude.
White guy. And Ash with the big hog said something like,
V'd up.
yeah, V'd up. He wasn't trying to be mean, but it was something like, "Oh, your friend is well dressed and into throwing fits, and yet you are wearing Vineyard Vines." So yeah, and so you are clearly swagless. Like, what do you think of his like love of fashion and throwing fits?
So I can see that Asher moves from Brooklyn to Cambridge, and because he wears like Adsum, he thinks he's like the swaggiest guy in the
Which
city.
he probably
and
is.
He probably is, right? To be honest,
probably bumped up like in New York he's probably like low thousands. In Cambridge, he's probably like
that's generous. Do you know how many people live in this fucking city?
In Cambridge, he's probably like top 500.
Wow, dude.
Maybe top 250.
Wow, dude. From the fucking streets to the penthouse of swag.
It's fucking swag.
Wait, what was the fan wearing? If he's also a Cambridge guy. Was he?
I didn't
clock his fit.
I didn't clock the fit. He was wearing like he was very handsome, crazy
that helps.
jawline,
That helps.
amazing like early Federer type hair.
Oh, like a little flow.
Yeah, early Fed.
Some Swedish cabbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Some Swedish coleslaw.
Swiss cabbage.
Yeah. Oh, right. Excuse me. Swiss cabbage.
And he's wearing like a blaze orange, like kind of like nylon, like windbreaker type thing.
Okay.
I don't know what the brand was. I don't remember what the shoes were.
It sounds like he didn't make he made a good impression on you, clearly, but I guess the fit was. And not to be mean to this guy, because clearly he was cool and respectful despite his fucking swagless friend. I will say a nightmare scenario, because I love meeting people out, especially like when I'm with my wife or in front of like friends, a group of people, like getting recognized. But then for me to be like, oh, that person is now sitting next to me basically at the bar, that's like nightmare fuel.
That was fine, because like he was just a normal human being and hadn't drank enough. He's from Texas and was visiting, so I don't think he got autism yet from the Cambridge water.
Oh, he doesn't live there.
No,
he was
no,
visiting
no.
his boy.
Yeah.
The V squared guy lives there. Okay, this all makes sense.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
I'm not sure. I was kind of gone off the Dear Annie Sea Dogs.
Wait, what is the sea dog?
It's a hot dog, but it's like a fish cake, which sounds crazy, but it's really fucking good.
Wait, so you would say the final review is that it's not top 50, but it was good.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably eventually put together 50 restaurants that's better than Dear Annie. I mean, and again, like the situation with like the crowds and like the waiting, and like, them trying to like force this like way of doing it where it's like we're a bar and you like seat yourself and there's like
there's no table. There's no tables.
There's like there's like a few small tables and like a giant communal table in the middle. And like we kind of like we sniped like a corner. So we kind of had like the L.
Yeah. That's not bad.
And then Chris and his VV boy were next to us.
This literally sounds like what's the place by me that you keep recommending?
Plat de Fête.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking get in, bro.
That's because you need a reservation.
No, well, it's hard. Well, it's also impossible to make a reservation now.
Gotta snipe on Resi.
That place is gonna be.
You're not lurking on Resi, like
not like that, bro.
12 p.m.
You've gone twice in a month.
Yeah,
is it that good?
It's fucking good. I really like it.
Damn.
I really like it. Do not get the house martini.
I know,
though.
that's what you told me.
Disgusting.
Well, I went in with the intel and I was ready to ball out, but then, the couple we were waiting on was fucking late, and then our like walk-in situation got delayed by 45 minutes and we got nothing.
Every time I go there, I hit you up after. I'm like, yo, Larry, Jenna, what are you doing? You guys want to hang out? You want to meet my girlfriend? No, I'm in bed.
First of all, I know your girlfriend. I've met her before, and every time you do hit me up though, it's when I am in trouble with my wife, and I'm grounded.
True.
I'm basically grounded.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not allowed to play with my friends. I really gotta go because they're gonna get a Michelin star, right? Because it feels like fancy, and once that happens, it's gonna be even more insufferable.
Yeah, it's really good though. PDF Plat de Fête. If you go there, just walk one block east, and you'll be at Lawrence's crib.
Did you ever eat at the restaurant that was there before the Finch? That was also a Michelin star place.
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I guess you're never really over there.
Yeah.
You're only there for your destination fucking terrible house martinis.
Literally that. Yeah.
Wait, what's bad about the house martini? Tomato juice, you said?
No. So it's vodka, which I like gin martinis. It's vodka, vermouth, and a tomato liqueur.
Tomato liqueur?
And I was like, that sounds kind of good.
Hard V8 seltzer?
I was like, that sounds kind of good and refreshing. It was, it's tomato season. Like
sure.
Yeah, it's like house made. It's like made in house, like our tomato liqueur. And I'm like, yeah, let me get one of them. and then it tasted like so
Like gazpacho?
medicinal. No, it didn't taste like tomato at all. It tasted so medicinal and like fennel seed-y, like anise-y.
So like black licoricey?
Yeah,
Okay.
like currant, I don't know, like
Yeah.
anise, fennel, like herb, like old fucking. It
You're
tastes
literally
like okay.
describing like an Old West potion.
You know in Game of Thrones when they're like, "Oh, sir, we have a poultice for your wounds,"
Sure.
like, and they just like smear some shit on. Like that's what it. Like seeing that,
That's
that's
exactly
what I
what it
imagine it
tastes
tastes like.
All right. Well, so if you do go to this place, don't
Yeah,
get
stick with the wine.
Don't get the martini, I
Stick
guess.
with the fucking wine. Yeah, I had a lot of fast food because I was like on the fucking road.
Ooh, let's talk it out, bro.
All right, I know that you're a McDonald's purist.
Of course.
right?
Well,
That's
sure.
clear and away number one.
Yeah, 100%. I'm a
So-
Golden Arches addict for
So
sure.
I was
Apologist.
I was riding up with two friends, and I was like, yo, like I just like let's get some like kind of novelty fast food. Like if there's a Roy Rogers, like I want to hit that.
Right. Okay.
But we settled on Wendy's, which is like
Mm.
I was like, yo, I think Wendy's low key is my number one, but I haven't
Really?
had it. I haven't had it in so fucking long because I think I had too much of it in college. And the girl we were with was like, yeah, like that's my number one too. And then like the guy was like, yeah, like I fucking love Wendy's. So we hit up Wendy's and like
Always fresh, never frozen beef.
apparently McDonald's. That's true of McDonald's now too.
What?
Yeah, they don't freeze their beef anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, shout out Ronald, bro, making moves, dude.
Do you watch TikToks where it's like McDonald's workers like show you how they scramble the eggs? It's disgusting.
No, I never.
You literally don't know you don't want to know how the sausage is made.
One thing that, despite loving fast food from all over the country, I don't get any fast food breakfast. I don't really.
Okay.
For me, I'd always rather get like I'd rather just eat a bagel. You know, like if I was hitting the road, I'd
Although
grab it ahead of time.
Bro, Dunkin' wake up wraps are
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Oh, and they're Dunkin'
and they're hash browns.
and also of course, and also I guess. McDonald's has the best hash brown in the game, but I guess Taco Bell now has a similar. I get a lot of my TikToks are all fast food reviews.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why. It's not like I'm a fat piece of shit or anything, but apparently the new Taco Bell hash brown is just basically a McDonald's hash brown, and it comes with breakfast salsa, and apparently people are rating it very highly, almost like that it's going toe to toe with the goat hash brown, which is McDonald's. But Dunkin' hash browns,
Dunkin' hash browns
hit. Those are fire.
I've never had McDonald's hash browns, so
What?
For me, because I've also never gotten breakfast.
You've never had a hash brown from McDonald's.
Actually, no, that's not true. I have.
I
do
say.
not. I think that Dunkin' is above it.
The little you want to pop those hash browns.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they're very good. I would take either. To be
The order at
honest.
Wendy's, I was in the most depressing fucking shitty little
Were you
town in
driving?
Connecticut. Yeah, I was driving.
you
It was
were-
like 5. It was like 5 hours.
You
dude.
were you're whipping the. Wait, did no one want to shift with you? Do a shift
On the way
situation?
back, Chris took over for like 2 hours because I was like, yo, I'm falling asleep at the wheel, dog.
Yo,
Like,
dude, welcome to my world, bro.
what?
I've fallen asleep at the wheel. You know, you always like.
Is that
oh,
why you don't drive?
No, first of all, to be clear, too, you always say I can't drive. I can.
I say
drive.
don't drive.
Yeah, well, I definitely don't.
Because you're drunk all the
I
time.
get driven now. It's like you ever see Obama drive? Do the math. It's the Fredo Santana tweet.
I know.
People be like, Fredo, why don't I ever see you drive? Do you ever see Obama drive? Exactly. Do the fucking math. Anyway, no, I've fallen asleep at the wheel multiple
So
times.
he also, Fredo Santana also can't drive.
Yeah.
Because he's dead.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, and he might have been too leaned out when he was alive.
You've fallen asleep at the wheel multiple times? Did you
Twice.
crash?
Yes, both times.
Bad?
Well, one time I rear-ended the person in front of me, obviously, and
How fast are you going?
not that fast. Maybe like only 15 or maybe 50 miles an hour. Like, but there was a kid in like a baby seat. Thank God, nothing happened.
Felon Larry over
And then
here.
the other time, even better, is I fucking fell asleep at the wheel and I hit. Do you know who Danny Aiello, the actor? He's like a famous. You would recognize his face. I hit his wife, dude.
Like while she was
No,
walking?
she was
in a car?
She was in a car.
Oh my god.
Oh, I gotta bring him up. But anyway, so you were driving. You're like, I'm in piece of shit mode.
No, so it's like let's go to Wendy's because also like I don't want to go to a fucking like.
You recognize that guy? That's who I hit his
Okay,
wife.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, he's
all right.
in a bunch of shit.
All right,
Dude.
put him in the Zood board.
He's in the Godfather Part 2, Moonstruck, Do the Right Thing, and etc.
Oh, he's the pizza owner. He's Sal. He's
yeah.
Sal.
So I hit Sal's. I hit her Mercedes.
You hit the racist Italian.
Yeah.
The racist Guido.
Yeah. So yes, to answer your question, long story short, I have fallen asleep at the wheel twice. It happens.
Well, you should have gotten yourself a Bang energy drink like my boy Chris, which we'll get to. But yes, okay, so we went to Wendy's. We pulled up. We ate inside. I bricked the order so fucking bad.
How?
I should have stuck with the classics, what I know and what I love, which is the spicy chicken sandwich.
Of course, that's the one.
I went with, and this sounds really fucking good on paper, the hot honey chicken sandwich, which
She's
is like
getting good reviews on my TikTok For You page. I'm surprised.
it was terrible. It was like flavorless. So it's fried spicy chicken, pepper jack cheese, some sort of like chipotle mayo or whatever, and fried pickles.
And there's a hot honey, right?
And a hot honey, yeah. Maybe it's like a hot honey mayo. So I was like, damn, that sounds fucking fire, especially with the fried pickles. I've never seen it on a sandwich. I think it's also on the new Panera Bread chicken sandwich, which I'm excited about.
Okay.
But my mouth is watering thinking about this terrible sandwich. And medium Diet Coke with 4-piece, just regular nugs on the side.
Well, why didn't you get spicy nugs?
Because I had the spicy chicken
sandwich.
yeah.
Okay, not a beef product in sight.
No.
Should have got the burgers. Are those square patties hit, bro?
I know. I should have gotten the Son of Baconator.
Is that just a smaller?
I think it's just like one patty, not like 6.
Yeah, right. Not three.
3 strips of bacon, not like 20. Yeah, and it fucking sucked, and I was very upset because
Why don't you just go and get something else?
Because I was hungry. Like I was full because I ate it. I still ate it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Can I give you credit? I will say. So my biggest beef with Jenna, as someone we both love fast food. When we're on a road trip, we always get it. She is a eat in the car person.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Never. Gotta eat inside.
Especially if you're driving, like,
bro, you're telling me, bro. I don't. Every time it's a fucking.
I'm trying to
fight.
get the perfect amount of sauce on each nugget, the perfect amount of ketchup. Like
every time it's a fucking argument.
Have a spread.
I'm like, yo, we're gonna eat this in 15 minutes or less. 15 is a luxurious fucking banquet at a fast food place.
In a car rental, that's dangerous because like you're getting fucking ketchup on the Sirius XM.
I hate it, bro. I hate it. But anyway, so respect to you and the crew for that.
Yeah, had a second had a second fast food experience where late night Cambridge Saturday night. It's like, where do we go?
No pizza places or nothing open?
I don't think so. So I mean, I'm sure there's like a fucking falafel spot, but the Golden Arches were just calling my name.
Yes.
And they're like right next to the hotel. They had a you couldn't go inside. They had a walk up drive through.
Oh, you could just stroll in.
No. You walk up to the street, and some guy, and this guy was dealing with like
it's
drunken.
for pedestrians. It's not like you walk.
Yes,
you're drunk walking
yes.
through a drive through.
Yes, okay. It's like this poor guy. You know that scene in McLovin when like it's Superbad when McLovin like drops the beer and it's spraying, and then he gets punched, and like the cops are there.
Yeah.
And it cuts to the Horatio Sands looking motherfucker. He's like, "Fuck my life," and opens his beer and just goes vertical.
That guy rocks.
This guy looked like that guy was just like, "Oh, like welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you?" This guy fucking hated his
He's
life.
the Popeyes employee blasting the dart with her head in her hands. Yeah,
so I learned my lesson by deviating from the classic. So at Mickey D's, I went Big Mac, which I know you're not a fan of.
No, that is my order. I am.
Oh, really?
I'm a Big Mac man.
You know, I didn't know you can get Mac sauce on anything.
You can get it on anything. I understand.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you apparently can get like the new thing that again, seeing on TikTok, people getting chicken Macs. So you get like McChicken, 2 McChicken patties or whatever, and then Mac sauce, and it's basically a chicken Big Mac.
Fucking fire.
Yeah.
So I got a Big Mac and a 10-piece McNuggets. Oh,
great order.
Also from TikTok, this guy was like, "Yo, Galaxy Brain, the best nugget sauce at McDonald's is the hot mustard."
Is it?
So I got hot mustard and barbecue. No, sorry. They're out of barbecue sauce. I got hot honey, hot mustard, and sweet and sour sauce.
Sweet and sour is overrated, bro.
But it's combined with the hot mustard. It's fucking good.
Did you do the thing where you put it all in and you shake it up and you like?
Fuck?
That's another thing I've been seeing on TikTok is like, which to me is like kind of gross. I'd rather be I'm a dipper and a dunker. Yeah. I'm a ranch man.
Wait, so when you put the sauce in the chicken box and you shake it up and then you eat it with a fork?
I guess, yeah. So it's like then everything is like coated, just like how you would get like boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. So people are doing that. I've seen people do it with Chick-fil-A nuggets. I've seen them do it with McNuggets. To me that's too much.
It's too sloppy.
It's just too much. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to have to do a fork. But
also sometimes I wanted more hot mustard on this one, and I wanted more sweet and sour.
So how was the hot mustard?
Pretty good. I mean, I think I would rather have honey mustard and barbecue. Those are my 2 go-tos.
Those are nice combined too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, again, it's like that's a certain specific flavor palette. When I'm at McDonald's, for me, everything just tastes like McDonald's, if that makes sense. And for me, that's like I want ranch for both my fries and my nuggets. And McDonald's ranch is not particularly good. It's just like it's its own. Again, it's its own fucking. It's like with Subway. Everything tastes like Subway. At McDonald's, everything is just McDonald's.
I don't know if it was the hot mustard, but the next day, like my insides were melting and just spilling out of my asshole like all day.
Was that the day of the wedding? The next day?
No. No. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was. But this was like in the morning.
Okay.
Like wake up early.
So you got the poison out of your system, and like Rishi
evacuated the system, and drove to the wedding in Keene, New Hampshire, or like outside of Keene. The wedding was fun. 2 things to note was that I had to do a racist.
Yeah, explain this to me.
So it was at this like farm, like wedding venue where I guess like during the summer. You can like rent a bunk. Like it's very like family friendly, and there's like pools.
Adult summer camp type.
It's
shit?
it's not luxe. It's very like New England. It's very it's like adult summer camp, but it's like very
but
kind of like rustic for sure. Like there's a basketball hoop, tennis
Do they have
courts.
a blob? Do they have a blob?
No blob because no lakes, just two pools.
Okay.
There's like goats, there's horses, there's a pig, there's chickens. Like it's very quaint New England.
Is the food like farm to table type shit?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
The food is just like regular food.
Okay.
But so there's like staff, and so like we're all eating at these
Unlike
like, giant
your
tables.
hotel.
Yeah, unlike my hotel, there's staff here, and there's one dude where Dick Sucking Ron's wife was like, "Yo, James, we're near like Dublin, New Hampshire, like 5 miles away, which is where our boy from college, Ben, went to school,
Okay.
and he's half Filipino. How many fucking half Filipino motherfuckers do you think are in this tiny little like area of New Hampshire, the whitest state in the fucking nation, except for Maine?
Live free or die.
Yeah. And she's like, and I think that guy's half Asian. And I turned, and he kind of looked half Asian.
Okay.
I gave him the half Asian wiggle, but he didn't catch it.
Okay.
But she was like, yo, but he's tall. Like, how many half Asians are tall? Like, he's like 6'5", and our friend Ben is mad tall.
Okay. So she assumed that because this guy was tall and half Asian, and Ben is tall and half Asian as well, that they would know each other. And because
No. She's like, I think that's one of his. He also has like 6 brothers. Because Filipinos, Catholic, no condoms. A lot of
Okay,
kids.
got it. Cool. Swag. Respect.
But it's also like, yo, like we're 5. It's like 10 minutes down the road is where he grew up on a petting farm, petting zoo
not
farm.
only did he go to school in Dublin, he's from Dublin.
He's from there. No,
Got
he
it.
didn't go to school there. He
Oh.
went to school at Vassar, but he's
I see.
he's from this like bumfuck podunk ass town in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
So like, what are the odds,
Okay.
right? That there's like 2 handsome half Asian guys in this-
Giants.
tall guys in fucking Marlborough, New Hampshire.
Like she might have been like their brothers even.
She thought that he was maybe Ben's younger brother. So she's like, I can't ask him.
Oh, I see.
I was like, I volunteer to do the racism.
You were volunteered as tribute because you're half Asian.
So I was like, yo, what's up, man? Are you from around here? And he's like, yeah. I was like,
I thought you were picking him up.
yeah. I was like, you want a Vassar dick sucking credit?
You want to further your adult education?
Yeah. I like I take like the fucking deep throat the wedding cake. You like what you see?
Was it a dick themed wedding?
You
cake?
like what I take the little groom statue and I deep throat it. You
Yeah.
like what you see, big
one
boy?
of those fucking pull a cucumber right out of the fucking bed.
I was like, yo, are you half Asian? He's like, nah. I was like, are you sure?
Wait, so he's a white guy?
I guess so. And then people were like, yo, I bet he thought like he felt cool and like honored that he thought that he was like part non-white. I was like, no, we're in New Hampshire, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's probably one of those white people that was like insulted when you think he's not white.
I don't know. Aren't they? Is it their whole thing that they're like libertarian? So like, but like at the same time they're more progressive.
I think it's like pretty. I mean, there was a lot of like Trump signs and like
Sure.
MAGA hats and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
not like at the wedding, but like
Yeah.
the wedding was like fucking NPR core. But outside of
Bunch of keen sandal wearing motherfuckers.
exactly.
Damn. So what you can't technically, from what I understand, you can't do a racism to a white person. So you actually didn't do a racism. You embarrassed yourself.
Yeah, and then he like
But
weird,
that's
and
for
then
sure.
and then he was mad young, and he like he like wouldn't look me in the eye or like kind of serve me.
Yeah, you
I think
definitely fucking freaked him out.
I think he was embarrassed.
yeah,
like
he
for
thought-
me.
He thought you were cruising. Dude.
I was like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah, dude.
And then the only thing really that was cool at the wedding was that we played our college drinking game, Civil War.
Yeah.
Which you didn't play, and I don't know how popular.
I definitely have. I have.
It
When,
has
when
another
you
name?
described it to me, because
So
I
it's
just
beer-
remember cleaning the boards, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's beer
That
pong,
element.
but it's 3-on-3, and basically, if you have a ball in your hand, you can shoot unless you're drinking. So it's nonstop. You're not waiting. It's not like my turn, your turn.
This shit don't ever stop.
And then you can like the balls are free for all. So like you can have 1 foot on your side of the Mason Dixon line, and you can cross the Mason Dixon line and like clean the boards like Charles Oakley. But yeah, so it's just like very nostalgic because it's like a game I haven't played in fucking like 10 years.
How are you on the table?
Terrible,
Oh, really? You
terrible.
weren't good.
I hit
It didn't come back.
no. I had
Like JJ Redick.
I was like both my teammates got knocked out and they were playing defense, cleaning the boards, and it was just me. And I hit 3 in a row.
Oh, nice.
And if I'd hit against all 3 dudes, and so because they're all drinking, I got the balls back. That's a rule. and I had a chance, but I fucking flubbed it.
Oh,
and then they just like sniped me, and I was done.
Yeah, I definitely played that, and I want to say that I do know, or I would like it is called Civil War because you know, like some people are like, "Oh, it's beer pong." No, it's fucking Beirut, like whatever.
Yeah,
you're with like that fucking asshole shit. But I'm almost positive I played that game, and it's also called Civil War. I just have post-traumatic stress disorder because in college there was a hazing ritual that was also called Civil War.
At your frat?
Yes. So basically,
how much hazing was there?
Not that much, to be honest.
But this
like,
is just like,
listen. By the way, I got hazed for sure.
How many times were you hazed?
A lot. I mean,
like was it
enough to fall in line?
Was it like Hell Week and that was it, or do you get hazed
when you're pledging? Depending on how like well liked you are, or how much like you're kind of thorn in the side of the rest of the brothers, depending on like your general attitude. Some people get hazed more than others, but during Hell Week, when you get hazed for an entire week, there was a thing called Civil War where, and my memory, I probably blocked this out, but from what I remember, so it's you and a...
We weren't sober, I imagine.
So that's the thing, like outside of like some of the real like hazing that was focused on like drinking in like large amounts, like group drinking, like you have X amount of time to finish this keg or whatever. I feel like I was probably sober for this specifically, but anyway.
Bet you wish you weren't.
So you and a pledge brother are on all fours on the floor,
ass to ass.
No, facing each other.
Okay, mouth to mouth.
And I want to say we were definitely like just in our boxers, and then
shirtless.
Yeah, I believe so. And then your big brother.
Wait, so I'm on all fours. You're on all fours.
And we're facing each other. We're like we're pretty close. So then my big brother is behind you, and your big brother is behind me.
What was your big brother like?
He was cool. He was like I did the thing where he was a senior, so like we were tight. Shout out Vinny, but he was a dude that like didn't ultimately like. I felt like the opportunity with the actually no, he wasn't my big brother. Who was my big brother? Stokes. Maybe
Stokes.
Yeah, but anyway, it doesn't fucking matter.
Stokes.
Yeah, this is my memory is shitty. Anyway, the point is that my big brother is behind you, your big brother is behind me, and both of them have some type of paddle device, and I'm pretty sure in this case, it was golf clubs, but not the club. They're holding the club, so you're getting hit with the
rubber handle.
The shaft.
Fucking
for sure. So basically,
and how hard are they swinging?
So that's the thing, right? Like some guys, because they're not behind their younger brother, they're behind like their little brother rather. They're behind maybe a shitty pledge that they don't like. They might be wailing on them.
And also, they got abused when they were fucking pledging, and they probably have a weird relationship with their father. Like
I was never the guy that felt like I had to really like pay it forward in a negative way. I was a fucking chill guy, which is why I eventually was voted to be vice president. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, the point is that
you get voted to be vice president. Or
I had to run. I had to run.
You ran for vice president?
Yeah, when I was.
Why didn't you run
junior.
for president?
Well, because someone else was running for president, and I ran for VP.
I didn't want to piss him off because I'm a fucking.
Though I did have to. My roommate at the time, I beat him out, and he ended up becoming social chair. But again, we're getting off track here because we're not done. Now, both me and you, the pledges, we have. I think it was our mouths are filled with flour, which sucks, right? And the whole thing is, we're each getting paddled by the other's older brother, and the whole thing is when you get paddled, you're supposed to spit the flour into the other person's face.
You're not supposed to spit.
That's the psychological trick. They tell you when I hit you, spit, right? And then the whole thing is you're supposed to.
Okay. So
they want you to
that's
realize.
My boy.
Yeah, you like take the shit, take the fucking beating, and don't spit the flour.
Did you get spit on?
I think by the time I was up, it was like pretty clear the rules of the game. And basically, the reason that this becomes now fucking psychological, fucking Guantanamo Bay-esque warfare is even though you're not supposed to spit it, you might be getting wailed on where like you want to spit it just to be done, but like you could then fail the task, right? But anyway, that was called Civil War. So that's when you said that. I immediately was like,
because it's like brother against brother.
Well, yeah, or like Civil War canon versus Civil War, like an anthropomorphic canon shooting.
I think it's more like brother versus brother.
Yeah, but anyway,
just like the
and the fact that
Civil
you're
War.
on all fours and you're like shooting.
That was the worst instance of hazing.
Yeah, only because certain dudes I remember really, really got fucking wailed on. Listen, it wasn't fun, and I remember I definitely had a welt on my ass. Everyone ultimately did. But the worst thing that I hated, the worst because I am a narcissist, is we all got really shitty haircuts. So I got the cut like the Bill Schlossman, where I got like the fucking
the friar tuck.
Yeah, no, not the friar. That would be a friar tuck. What's the shit where it's just around the sun?
The horseshoe.
Yeah. So like
That's the friar tuck.
So the whole thing is like, I think they like make you rock it for like a little bit, but then like ultimately you can shave your head. But with me, when I have a tight buzz, I've joked on the show like, okay, maybe I look like fat Justin Timberlake, but with my nose, I look like Gru, dude. So I remember coming home from college, because this is happening at the end of your, at the end of the second semester freshman year. My parents who already didn't want me, they're already like, we're not paying your dues. You have to work to pay your own dues. We don't support this lifestyle decision. My mom was like mortified.
Were you?
Because I also have a small ass head, so I looked crazy, dude. I literally looked like Gru, straight up.
Jew grew.
Yeah, exactly. Is Gru Jewish?
I think so, yeah. I think
pretty anti-Semitic, to be honest.
All signs point to yes.
Yeah,
all
so
signs point to Jewish.
So I probably had the horseshoe for like a couple days, and then
were you like dating a girl, or like? I mean,
no, but it definitely wasn't helping any of my game spitting.
The dude,
looking like fucking Gru.
The dude Ben, the half Asian tall guy that at school.
Yeah.
So he was super handsome, and he did that voluntarily, apropos of nothing.
Stupid.
He gave himself the friar tuck, the Bill Schlossman. Oh, but he left one side long and a crazy comb over.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
And he was on the soccer team.
He sounded like a good time.
He was mad fun. He was in London now. He like runs like a pizza shop. The last time I saw him was at his wedding in New Hampshire.
Okay.
He was on the soccer team and he was playing a game, and like the guy that he was like defending or going up against was like, "Hey man, good luck with everything. Like he thought he had chemo.
Oh,
and he like, had the worst comb, and it's like in his team picture." And
That's
then
cool.
he ended up hooking up with like one of the hottest girls on campus while he had the fucking comb over.
It was like maybe like a Make-A-Wish thing. Like maybe that guy on the opposing team even like took it easy on him.
Maybe.
Or it's like a way to kind of like
the girl
like a ringer situation.
The girl that he hooked up with where Johnny Knoxville, that's which was the Special Olympics gave that movie their blessing.
Yeah, I think there's a really great message there somewhere.
I think like Roger Ebert or the Special Olympics Special Olympics, Paralympics, I don't know. We're like, hey, this actually like humanizes like people,
I think in that case, Paralympics is if you're like missing a limb or maybe you have like a vision issue, whatever. Special Olympics is that, which is what the movie was. I think celebrating.
You just have shitty vision.
Yeah. But anyway, also I just want to be clear. Gru as a character didn't even exist. So if this was happening, if this was happening now, I could be like, oh, I'm doing like a Gru thing. Maybe it would play with the ladies. But just back then, I look like Dr. Evil. That's what it basically was like. So just a bald guy with a big hook Jew nose. Damn. Anyway, so when you said Civil War, that's where I went. But I have played that version of beer pong before.
Fire.
So that's that. That's Larry's story time.
Okay, the last thing about
Welts
this,
on the ass.
Yeah. Call my man Matt Welty.
Yeah, but I just remember one dude getting really, really fucked up bad because he was like one of those like the least popular pledge.
Like he like was like,
oh yeah, he like couldn't fucking like sit for like a week, dude. It was bad. Yeah, he got fucked up.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Should I talk about Bang Energy real quick?
I mean, sure. I don't know.
So my boy, whatever. So whatever. So just to cap off the weekend that ended like an hour ago, before fucking you came over and took a did you? Oh, I was shitting when you
you didn't let me. I literally had to wait outside like a delivery guy because you were fucking shitting.
All my rhythms are thrown off like with this
rhythms.
Travel. Yeah, all the
Your
rhythms.
Tiguan rhythms.
Like I'm normally a one-a-day morning pooper. Like I treat shitting the way that you treat eating. Once a day. That's it.
Should the episode be titled Civil War or Tiguan Rhythm? Or something else?
Civil War.
Civil War, okay.
Because it makes people think that we're fighting, but we're not.
No, we're well, honestly, time apart. I got a message.
Even though you forgot to put a Moetic link in the dumper. All good.
Bro, I did the dumper.
Yeah, I did the dumper too. I did half of it.
Yeah, I did it like at I
got
got up early and did it that morning.
Oh my god! Trust me, it shows.
It literally felt like college all over again. Speaking of all this hazing stuff, no, someone hit me up and was like, "Yo, the pods have been great. I think vacation did you and Jimmy well." And I was like, "Yeah, I think we needed some time apart."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's another reason why this new schedule is great because like after tomorrow when we're podding with tomorrow's podcast, George Russell,
Mr. Saturday in the building.
Mr. Saturday for his performance on the Williams racing team, but I don't think he appreciates that nickname now because that was phase one of his F1
we
career.
established this. I just think it's a cool nickname. It's not that deep, bro.
My guy over here, Mr. Thursday Lines.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, so my boy Chris is basically doing what you did with hard seltzers.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say who's coming up, like who you were.
No, because we gotta get on the cadence where like next week's Boys Only will be like, oh, tomorrow's guest is.
Well, I feel bad that your next vacation is canceled.
Yeah, I can't go to. Well, I was gonna go to Charleston for like 4 days, but like there's a fucking hurricane. It's fine, whatever.
Also, I feel like every time I've been out with you, we've been with someone who like has intel. Like you had a good hit list in Charleston.
Charleston's a great fucking town.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the Craig Sewing Down South shop on King Street.
That
cop a
fucking
little
guy.
fucking shitty pillow.
You would have copped a pillow straight up.
Maybe like a lanyard or something, like a
They
little.
probably do on the spot like embroidery. You probably could have got like because it's all fucking. It's like lids for pillows, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Maybe
you know, like
probably would have gotten like a fridge magnet or something, like
yeah.
or like a Miss Patricia like caftan.
Yeah,
Although she stopped doing that, I think.
I
think
felt like
'cause
that was her look.
Secretly, because Michael the butler was actually sewing them himself, and now he's a paraplegic or whatever.
Wait, what?
You don't know this?
What happened to Michael the Butler? Dude?
He had like a crazy like neurodegenerative brain disease or some shit.
What the fuck?
He's like fully in a wheelchair.
No.
They like it's a minor plot point in.
I stopped watching. I gave up.
Okay, it's a minor plot point in the
Though
season.
I love Catherine's plastic surgery. She's looking fucking nice.
She's kind of disappeared from the most recent episodes because she and her man are like on the outs.
I'm just saying, I appreciated all of her plastic surgery. I think she was looking good.
Okay.
Thoughty, dude.
Yeah, but then like I don't know.
Anyway,
Not to remark on her
her
weight or
looks.
anything, but like when she's like filming in the season, and when it cuts to confessional, which was like filmed like a few months later, like the differences are drastic.
Well, she was always like crazy heavy with like the makeup, and it would always be crazy done up for the confessionals already. And now that she has like a different fucking face, I can imagine, and a BBL, I'm sure, and all the other good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But no, so Craig is now kind of like waiting on Miss Patricia hand and foot, and he's fucking up. He's like using paper napkins instead of cloth napkins.
And they're just doing this as like the producers are making him do this as like a plot point because
No,
because
because she doesn't have she can't do shit. First of all, she's old. Also, she like can't do shit.
her
period,
own son should be doing it, not Craig. It should be Whitney.
Sorry, not Craig. Whitney. Whitney's the guy doing it.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
you said Craig. I was
My bad.
confused. All good.
Craig is dating Paige.
Yeah, which I hate
Yeah,
because she's too good for him.
Naomi's dating Whitney.
I heard about that. You mentioned that. That's
Wild.
crazy to me.
Wild.
I guess it's one of those things where, like, at a certain point, and this is emblematic of what all reality TV and like the real world road rules challenges, where like at a certain point, this just becomes your life, and it's your only friends and like even romantic partners to some degree.
What do you think this podcast is for me?
That's always why I respected Shep, because he's like, I'm just gonna hit civilians, like I'm Larry behind the wheel.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're not sipping on Bang. No, but so Charleston is a very fun town.
Anyway, I feel for you because you're not going now because of the hurricane.
I'll figure it out later. I mean, we'll do something else. Also, like, the thing about New York is like the
Here we
key to
go.
loving New York is leaving it from time to time.
Of
It's like us.
course.
And like, I am so fucking excited just to be back in New York. Not just my own
If
home.
you love it, let it go.
Not just my own home, like in my own bed. I miss my bidet so fucking badly, dude.
You've been spoiled. Your ass has been fully spoiled.
Yeah, my ass is filthy right now from just only knowing paper for the last 3 days.
I was gonna say when you have to wipe your ass with toilet paper now, you're just like, ugh.
Yeah. I need the Captain Planet.
What am I, a fucking poor?
I need the Captain Planet 5 elements to wipe my ass. Water, paper,
Fire,
wind.
fire, earth.
The fire is the hot mustard.
Okay, you got you. What's
The earth is the paper.
the
trees.
earth? But then what's and the wind is water is the bidet, and then wind is what like just
There's a wind function. It can blow your ass dry.
oh really?
Yeah, there's
Is
a
it-
drying function.
Is it like warm air?
It's like not. I don't really use it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's fucking sick.
With our powers combined, my ass is clean.
Nice, dude.
I know Robbie's gonna put that in the sizzle.
I mean, listen, if we're lucky.
But yeah, Charleston, whatever. I want to get down to Charleston eventually. Yeah, I forgot it's hurricane season. When the fuck you gonna do?
We got like 7 minutes here. I know you want to fucking chill, and I want to go watch the Giants get the 3-0. Fucking inshallah, bro. Please. Let's talk Bang Energy.
Bang energy. So maybe this is what you need to not fall asleep behind the wheel. So my boy Chris, he's doing what you're doing with when you're in the Outer Banks with like hard seltzers.
Not the Outer Banks, but I appreciate you trying.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Also
Wrightsville Beach.
similar to you. So like my boy that got married, he's kind of like a scruffy, like lovable lad.
Okay.
For the wedding, he went to the black barber shop and got a fucking sick fade.
Wait,
He
really?
looked- He looked good.
Did they fucking give him like a chin strap and shit too?
No, he's
speaking of
clean-
fat
clean
Justin
sha-
Timberlake.
clean shaven. But
Wait,
he had like a.
we
yeah.
wanted to fit check you at the wedding. We wanted to talk about me getting roasted by these gay guys.
We can save it for next week. Okay, I was wearing Jay Muser suit with.
This is the first time you ever wore the suit from our fucking sponsor.
in like the real world, yeah, because like I'm not gonna wear it in the summer, and like I got and with the custom Jay Muser shirt and the Paraboot X Hip Michaels, which were just like black pony hairs,
Yeah.
mixed match with the leather.
Good weather too to wear because that's a thick. You got like a country suit.
It was The
On your
perfect
George
weather.
Russell shit, you were country gentry.
I was a country gentleman. It was the perfect weather for the suit. Yeah, I got mad compliments. It wasn't like a very swagged out wedding. I think it was very much like, hey, dress however makes you feel comfortable.
Did you wear it? Was your shirt tucked in, or did you let it rock?
Of course, tucked in.
I don't know. I'm
course
not
tucked
calling you sloppy. I'm just saying, like you again. That's style swerves. You swerve on them.
I would never untuck in a suit. That's insane.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry for inquiring.
No tie though.
Did the suit still fit?
Yeah.
Because I had to
It did.
I was a little for mine for a while.
I was
and
a
then went
little
back down
concerned when I unzipped the garment bag. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, you hadn't even tried it on.
I was like, I should have tried this on maybe before.
Yeah,
I also brought the Uniqlo Marnie suit kind of as a backup because I did. The weather was like 69 to like 55. I was like, I don't know what it's gonna be like.
Both those suits are polar opposites. One is easy breezy, and then the other is sturdy
Sturdy-gurdy.
gurdy.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Bang Energy. So my boy Chris is doing with Bangs. I don't think he follows you. Maybe he does. I don't know. He's not.
Chris and I follow each other.
Okay,
bro,
he's
relax.
not copying your shit.
I
So-
never said he was.
I'm just putting it out there. He was working his way through the Bang oeuvre, where he's trying all 34 flavors of Bang Energy
Which
drink.
also, again, that felt low when you told me that number. I was
34 flavors of one
like, I
product.
assumed how many is Baskin Robbins?
31.
Fuck. Really?
Yes.
I thought. I don't know. I just thought it was more.
There's,
I can't count.
there's like 6 flavors of Coca-Cola.
And was he a Bang fan prior to him going down?
No,
the road?
no, no.
His dark
But
path?
he takes on these challenges and tasks, and he'll like methodically just kind of work his way through.
He
them.
famously bricked the Glizzy challenge that Chuck bodied.
Yeah.
That also I will go on record saying is so fucking easy, but
Do it.
easy. I will.
Do
sure,
it.
I will. I will
Do
at
it.
some point.
Do it. We need more content. Just do it.
Just do it. Well, I'm not gonna be like on Twitch. I'm not gonna like.
When Jenna leaves
Oh no.
for Italy, bro, there you go.
I should just do it. Should I do it? Wait, how long? Oh,
You're 24 hours.
we should think of one that I could do while we just pod for like an hour. Like,
No one wants to hear you eat.
well, it could be just funny and get people to like up their tier. Maybe if we're just like you're just like literally we're just doing it and like you're kind of narrating or we're
I would need Chuck so we can
Yeah.
have like a dialogue,
We
and
need
then
another
you're like
person.
in the middle, and then we'll periodically check in with you.
what would be an unreasonable amount of hot dogs to eat in an hour? Let's say if it was an hour. Like what would be a challenge? I'm not gonna do 20 and I'm not gonna do the whole thing with what was it 24 and 12?
24 and 24.
And he did it in like
He did it in like 6.
yeah. What would be an hour? 10?
Maybe 10.
Easy. That's a light work, bro.
Damn. How about 100 nuggets in an hour?
100 nuggets.
100 chicken nuggets in an hour.
McNuggets.
Yeah.
100
With
McNuggets.
sauce your choice.
I'm trying to think. I can put down 20 easily, but that's only a fifth of the way there.
Yeah, but you have an hour.
Yeah, 100. I feel like I could probably do it. I don't know. We'll figure this out anyway.
right.
Bang Energy.
Yo, have 10 bangs in an hour. Okay, so
Then I'll fucking.
the
my heart
issue
will
is
explode.
that there's 34 flavors, and some of them are like rarer than others, or like hard to find. And he goes to like the bodega near his crib, and like there's one near work. So he knows that there's like rainbow unicorn. He's like, I'm gonna have to like special order that or something.
Yeah,
or like
he
track
could
it down.
but he could just easily go on the website right and order it.
I don't know if you can
Or
just
is it
order
special edition
bang
shit?
off bang.com.
I don't know. I've only ever gotten them when the only time I've ever had bangs is when I was down at the shore. And we were
like hard bangs.
Well, and I had normal bangs because the dude I was with, my friend Ben, he's just into Bang Energy, kind of like Chris. Yeah, don't like him at all.
No, I had a sip of one over the weekend and felt like my teeth had grown hair. It was
like
a peach mango bang, and I was like, they felt fuzzy.
Well, it's like Red Bull, even though we just talked about how delicious the watermelon Red Bull was. And I think that blew my dick off specifically because energy drinks just taste like they don't taste good to me ever. So like
Debatable.
like all these Bang flavors, yes, I understand the the wants to try to see because you're curious in general, but like I would never expect any of them to taste good.
Well, the flavor. Okay, so the flavors are wild. So we stopped for gas in like some fucking bumfuck town in Connecticut, and I'm like, I go into like get a water and piss, and his girlfriend comes in, and we're both like, yo, there's mad bangs here. Chris, like we actually have stumbled across a gold mine here. So we go through. There's like a whole fucking wall of bangs, and we
Fire.
cop 7 bangs of flavors
All
that he's
new-
never had before.
all new ones, wow.
We copped purple Kittles.
Right.
know what that is.
That's like supposed to be Skittles, yeah.
Okay.
But you can't say Skittles because it's copyright.
Blue and yellow limoncello.
Sounds terrible.
Raging raspberry hibiscus.
Okay.
Rainbow unicorn. Star blast.
Had that.
and
Trash.
purple haze.
I've had Purple Haze and Star Blast, both terrible.
Yeah. Oh, and there's one other one. Cherry blade lemonade. That's what he drank in the car.
That's what did he like any of them?
He gave the cherry blade lemonade a 7. He only drank one.
Okay.
He's not like stocked up because he's like these are the ones that he can't get in New York.
Got it.
Right. So we're at the Bang specialty store.
Right.
He now has like
he's gonna parcel them out.
Yeah, he's 7 weeks. I think he's doing like
Parse them out.
He's doing 2 a week. A doctor friend reached out after seeing his ID story. He's like, please, like, do 1 week on, 1 week off.
Yeah.
Like, let your body reset. And he's intentionally not doing back-to-back days.
Smart.
He has a rest day.
Yeah.
And then a bang day.
Unlike me, who I was like, I'll just go hard as fuck for 72 hours. And
Yeah, but you're on vacation.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
This man's living his life.
Did you tell him that, like, you know, based on me relaying this information to you, that, like, you know, it's people then expect you to just be like fucking, you become a slave to your own success.
Yeah, no, you paint
basically
yourself into. I was like, be careful. Larry did this. He paints himself into a corner where he was like over it, but he couldn't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
He couldn't let the people down. You eventually did let it die. I forget how, or if he just kind of like went dark.
Well, the
for a
reviews
minute.
just got lazier and lazier, and then
it's like the Thursday. It's like the Thursday dumper.
I was just getting fucking shit faced. No, first of all, by the way, I see you pulling a Larry, which is like, all right, what's been the flow? And let's put the flow in the dumper.
What flow did I put on?
You put something in there. I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
I was fucking half asleep when I put it together. You definitely put something in there.
I don't think I did.
Nah, you definitely did, bro.
What was it?
Bring it up. All right, it wasn't the Moetic. You put the Manitash, which is fire. That green mohair. You didn't put that in. You put a different pair of Hiru in.
Yep. Those are gas. These socks I bought.
Oh,
I did not get these on Flow.
Okay, and what
I
else?
bought those. This is Aaron Levine wreck.
No, okay. Maybe I was thinking of the socks.
The
sunglasses. Yes.
These are fire. These are good though. These are really good.
Yeah,
I fuck
they
with
reached
these.
out and I just forgot to. I didn't like. It's so sometimes sunglasses brands have. It's like with crap.
Oh, I was wearing these in the fit check. Akila, Akila. Kai is not a letter.
Yeah. Just too many styles where it's like when you're, it's like, oh, pick out a pair. I'm like, bro, it's a lot to fucking go through here, and I fucking blew it. But anyway, I knew it, and I was right.
Yep,
Anyway. Right. Okay, so anyway, Chris is drinking bangs on a responsible scale.
Cherry Blade lemonade. This one scored a 7 out of 10. Respect from fellow passengers, 0 out of 10. The issue with it was that he liked the flavor, but he could not taste cherry, nor lemonade, nor blade. So like,
what is blade?
I don't know. I
Taste
don't know.
the blade.
Well, he did. I did. Yeah, the way of the blade. He's like fucking. He's like Blade, bro. He's like Wesley Snipes.
Lone Wolf and
some
Cub,
motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. That should be the episode title. It's too long though.
That's too long to type into 5 links in Instagram stories.
But yeah, so he didn't know what the flavor was. Also, it grew on him, which normally when he's drinking a bang, he'll like it. If he likes it, he'll like it at first, and then he'll want to kill himself by the time he gets to like the last sip.
It's the aftertaste too that are so bad on all of these.
And this one, for some reason, was making him burp, but like very aggressively burp, like belch in the car.
He looks like a belcher for sure.
He's not a belcher. But he was like belching it into a shirt because he was embarrassed. He didn't want to like put us through like the horror of like whatever the fucking
Yikes,
bang
dude.
cherry blade lemonade mixed with the guts and then coming back out. He didn't want us to experience
I
that.
wonder what the inside of his shirt smelled like Blade's leather trench. Dude.
Yeah.
After a blood orgy.
After a blood orgy.
Yeah.
I was looking up like what makes Bang special is that
The CEO.
I guess, well, that, but also, did you just fart?
No.
Okay. Super creatine, not just creatine.
Oh, it's for lifters or
but
whatever.
But creatine I've heard
bodybuilders.
of. Super creatine is like,
So not the same shit?
it's a proprietary ingredient. They have a registered trademark.
So they like invented a more intense version of creatine.
Yeah, it's supposed to like help you get more focus and like burn more fat and like build more lean muscle, which I think is all bullshit because the FDA has not approved that.
Really? Then how can they sell it? Oh, it's just pending, patent pending or whatever.
Yeah, sure. FDA approval pending.
Yeah, I don't really.
Bang.
I mean, we're not like people like upset. I mean, obviously, like there's a cult around Bang and the CEO.
I have hold on. I have these in my fridge.
And people are obsessed with energy drinks. We're just like not an energy drink pot. And I know some people like swear by it or like have their favorite Monster flavor. Oh, these are fucking. This is PFT is all about these. The C4 Energy. But see, this is like it's like a branding
it's
thing
with the Skittles.
All right, let's do a live taste test. Let's do it. Come on. All right. Well, this is also gonna break my fast. What time is it?
C4. What do you mean break your fast? It's liquid.
6:30.
No. There's zero sugar.
When you are doing intermittent fasting, right? If you have anything, black coffee doesn't count, but like you can't even drink flavored seltzer because your body, even though there's no calories in here, your body thinks that what it's having
You can have
is
one fucking sip of C4.
Oh, I'm going to. It's 6:30.
There's
fine.
carnosine. This patent form of beta-alanine
Wait,
has been
are these
clinically
from-
shown
didn't
to fight fatigue and improve muscular endurance. within minutes of drinking C4, you may feel a tingling sensation from beta-alanine, signaling that your body is primed for superhuman performance. Is this real?
Or aren't these Chris's too?
No, Dick Sucking Ron, they were handing these out by the case in the park. And he was on his way over,
dangerous.
and he picked up a case and brought it over.
All right, crack that shit.
This also has beta power. This clinically studied, which is terrible branding for like the audience base.
You have beta power?
This clinically studied, naturally derived form of betaine is sourced from beets and helps support hydration.
That sounds healthy. Crack that
Fuck
shit.
up these beets like Dwight Schrute.
And then just real quick, another thing we want to talk about, but I'll just because I'll actually pose the question to the audience.
Oh yeah, this is the weekly prompt.
After a series of dude, relax, can't be that bad.
I really don't like this type of flavor.
After a series of unfortunate events, I found myself in the outfit I was wearing on Friday night getting viciously destroyed by a group chat filled with girlies and gays. And my question to the audience is, much like we say, if your girl hates your fit, that's how you know it's fire. I don't want to make this about sexual identity, but does the same thing apply, or should I be even more ashamed that I did not gain acceptance from the not LGBTQ plus, but just specifically the G community?
The G's.
The G's.
My G's. Yeah, I think that their opinions hold more validity and authority than like cishet straight fuckos.
Right.
The S boys.
The S boys.
And the B boys, maybe. They get half a bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that you should and look.
Should I describe the fit real quick?
Yes.
All right. I had on another black beater. I had on a Stussy, kind of like, you thought it was whack, but it's a Stussy like striped beach vibey Baja-y cardigan.
You look like a fucking carnival barker, like a promoting like a strong man or like a freak show.
I had on the black J. Crew giant cheetahs.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yes.
And then I was wearing
I
was wearing Belgian loafers, and I was getting absolutely fucking cooked by the gays.
I think that you were getting.
I thought it looked. I wore it out because it was like. It was, big dinner with friends, going out afterwards. I felt sexy. I felt good. And then my whole world was fucking
you're
shook
getting
to its core.
You're getting flambéed by the flamers.
Let me. Yeah. You haven't even had a sip yet while I was telling this fucking stupid story?
Really sweet.
Yeah, all artificial, too.
Tastes like blue. Honestly, not bad.
All right, here we go.
Pretty good.
First, let me do a little. So,
how's the bouquet?
I was going to say, the bouquet is nice. I'm getting some good. I'm getting Skittles notes. Just
to me, it tastes like blue. It just tastes like bright blue. Ew.
I'm trying to give it a little ASMR.
ASMR.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
I like
pretty
this.
good.
All right, let me get another one.
Damn, worth breaking your fast for this. Fucking good.
This is good shit. This is way better than any bang I've had. Yo, shout out C4 Energy. Superhuman performance.
Yeah, bro. About to fucking flip a car.
Perfect for just a phoned-in podcast right at the end of the month.
Glad we sip this with when we're already past time.
It is funny how we're like, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? And then we just fucking ramble and bramble for a fucking hour and 8.
I thought that was fun. Here's a weekly prompt. Was this a good episode? Weigh in. This has been another episode, boys only episode. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just loving it.
The Carson is coursing through my veins.
Is that carbonated?
Carnosin. I think it's carbonated. Ingredients: carbonated water.
Yeah,
Carnosin.
what is with the beta power branding? That's so bad.
I know.
I'm loving this, dude. Well, I'm getting a little bit bad aftertaste.
Well, the tingling is the carnosin coursing through your veins and giving you superhuman performance. 250% of your daily vitamin B12.
Yeah, that's the shit that fucking that's
like what you need to not
that's
be
like
hungover.
5-hour energy shit. That's what gets you fucking snappy.
190 daily of your daily needed niacin, which I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, this has been another episode. The only podcast that matters. Chef, take us out.
Later, guys.